Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. This is gonna be with my new icon that my best friend made me, and yeah, this is like my third time trying to record it. But anyway, so I'm gonna talk about the state of DBD right now, and preferencing this, I have like maybe 200 hours in the game. Like, uh, in the footage you can see you can't see my perks, but I had two perks and a flashlight on Dwight. I have Bill at like level 50 as survivor, but I started out playing Hunter, so either way, I'm not that experienced in this game, but I can definitely tell when a game's gonna die. And DBD is at a point where new players don't want to come into the game because uh when you're level or rank 20, which is starting, you get hunters that play Huntress, and because you lose rank after a little bit they're either coming back as Huntress or like, because in my opinion, Huntress is a tie to win Hunter. Like, as long as you've played her more than like 5 matches, it's pretty easy to win with her. And Airy Head, I've forgotten if they nerfed it or anything, but from what I can remember, Airy Head was broken. And like, just looking at the footage of me not being able to blind her. But anyway, like, Eerie Head was like absolutely broken. I remember when I first played it, I literally got like, because with infantry belt, I downed 3 people, and within like 30 seconds of the match, I had already killed everyone. It was insane. It happened like so quickly, and I was at like rank 20. So, and all the survivors were like bad because rank 20 survivors. So like, when you have that happening and then you buff a killer that, by the way, the only reason why people were saying that Trickster was bad was because there was no reason to play him over Huntress, because Huntress could one hit down with a hatchet. But the thing is that whenever Trickster downs you with his knives, he can just keep hitting you with his knives. There's any there's like no limit. There's nothing stopping him from doing it, and he can probably down all survivors almost as quickly as Airy Head used to. Using add-ons, of course, but still, it's just crazy. They didn't even think about how changing the amount of knives he has can overdo it in a sense. In the last clip, I put against a trickster who was tunneling, and we had an AFK, and I ended up DCing because it's so annoying for someone to play Trickster, and that was like my best game because I was playing someone that, like, I was playing Bill, someone that I actually perks on, and this Trickster, like, I kited him, or that's an IDV term. I was in chase with him for probably 2 minutes, maybe a minute and 30, but it was enough time for people to finish a gen. I know that. And there were 3 people doing nothing. Like I said, one was AFK, one had like touched a gen. I had already, like, by the time that the trickster actually started going after me, the gen I was doing was almost complete. But he was running Ruin, so I ended up losing all progress on it. But either way, I was in chase for so long that 3 gens could have been done, probably more than that. And like, I was still at 5 gens, which is horrible. And the trickster, like being the trickster, I guess, ended up like right after Hook using his knives to kill me. And since I don't run DS because I feel like, at least at my rank, DS is BS for hunters, I expect the hunters to like not tunnel. Kind of like, I mean, they know it. They don't know if I have DS or not, but like, if I do, you shouldn't tunnel, and if I don't, it's just out of respect not to. Because it's really boring when you can't even play the game because the minute you get on Hook, you never leave Hook because either no one goes for save or you get put right back on it. Another thing I want to talk about in this uh, video is the hitbox issue with people like Huntress, where sometimes hatchets will hit that 100% should not have hit, and sometimes they'll hit things that they shouldn't hit. And Huntress is supposed to be someone that the more skilled you are at them, the better and more things you can do with that character. It's basically every other one, but with Huntress you can think of ways to like throw hatches across the map and throw hatchets through little tiny holes. But you shouldn't be able to throw hatchets through holes that you couldn't even like stick your hand into, and you shouldn't hit things that are big enough for your hatchet to go through. There's a big hitbox issue still in the game. And I feel like it's kind of the same with Trickster. Like, his knives sometimes seem to hit when they shouldn't, and he can throw them so fast. It's like, I don't know. Both those characters seem pretty, for at least beginners, like horrible. Because like, I could probably right now at my level go on like a 20-30 win streak, because win streaks aren't really that hard. With Huntress, using only add-ons, it may be like one perk. Because I don't even have barbecue and chili. I have Hex Ruin, but I don't have it on Huntress. And I don't even have her at 50 because I prestiged her without knowing what I was doing. But either way, like, I don't know, it just seems weird. The state of the game is almost unbearable at this point. I don't know if I want to even play anymore. And I'm pretty, like, I'm not new to it, but I'm new to it. You know, I'm coming back, so I'm basically new. But it doesn't get rid of the game sense that I used to have. And the game used to be so fun, because while Survivors had things like self-healing, where you could self-heal while being chased, most of them, like, didn't run that. And Hunters in tunnel and camp. And it was fun. But then Hunters, like, it got more popular to start using Moris because of the self-heal thing and everything like that. Now even flashlight saves are toxic. But then Hunters will do stuff like run Moris, and like, it's just, I don't know. It's hypocritical with the community sometimes. Like, I don't run DS. I don't even run Hex Ruin on most people if their like capabilities with Genzo isn't that bad. I normally don't, like, I try not to run Moris or keys. Anytime I bring a key, it's usually like to get rid of it in a match. And it's sad because, like, when I do that, when I bring a key so I can drop it and leave or something like that, the Hunters will sometimes DC before we even get into a match, because keys are just that broken. And it's boring for Hunters as well. Like, right now, I don't think, if the Trickster has played Trickster for long enough and has decent aim, I don't think I could win against him no matter what. Like, I could bring DS, Unbreakable, I could bring a key, I could bring all of that, and I don't think I'd win against him. But still, it's just the fact that a key exists would make them not play him. And I know I'm probably all over the place on this because I don't have a script, so I'm just talking. But I haven't uploaded a video in a while, so I thought I would send this out there quick. Try not to be too controversial, but if you disagree, explain why in the comments. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.